Well, we're here on Friday the 24th, out here at Pomona Fairgrounds, LA Fairplex, and great venue, man. Jim Baldwin did a great job on the track again. So we're out here on press day right now. They're not going to give us any practice laps today because of the noise ordinance, but we got the new truck out here. It's working great. We've had it in the dirt a few times now, a bunch of test laps on it. The thing just worked excellent right out of the box. The Fox shocks and the BFGs, I mean, just came alive in the dirt, and big Leon Patton motor, Rancho transmission. It all feels really good. I can't wait to get out there and rip it up. I mean, there's a really cool track out there, and this place always packs the people, so I'm really excited for tomorrow to get out there and rip it up.
Jim first bought this series and brought it out to California. He had dreams and visions of making this into a mainstream sport. So people would talk about it on Monday mornings. Instead of reading about the LA Lakers or whatever sport they're talking about, he wants them to talk about championship off-road racing around the water cooler. Well, that mainstream is getting ever closer. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here. This is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that put this all together for the last 3 years, his third year, here in California, Jim Baldwin of Championship Off-Road Racing.
Last year, the very first time we came here, we sold out on Saturday and Sunday, 12,000 seats. We moved it up to 16,000 this year, and we hope we sell out this weekend, and when we come back here in a couple months, we'll have to add some more bleachers just to see if we have room for it. Anyway, yeah, we're really excited to be here. It's really nice to see off-road racing, championship off-road racing really starting to take off, and as we say, we've always had big-time racers. Now what we want is really big-time crowds. And by the way, we're making another huge step into going into mainstream, which is this year we have eight weekends of racing. All of the Saturdays are in Speed, all the Sundays are in NBC. On Speed on Saturday, 6 of the 8 races are live, and on NBC Sunday, 3 of the race weekends are live. Today, the first race of the season, we're going live for the very first time. For the first time, we have asphalt jumps. We rebuilt them a couple times. We hope they work. Anyway, you've heard enough about me. We've really, by the way, we've got a really full list of racers. A few that didn't still race back east and they're still racing there, but some that didn't race with us last year are here. Just about all the good racers we know about in the whole world that do this sort of thing are here racing this weekend. We should have around 30 Pro 2s taking the track at one time. It's going to be pretty exciting. Thanks.
Jerry Welchel, man, he's hell on wheels. Jerry is phenomenal to watch race. Even when you're racing with him, there's nobody that I think puts more passion into how hard they drive and how hard they want to win. And you know, we've had a couple of instances where I bumped him and spun him, and he's flipping me off, and we're mad at each other and all this different stuff. But honestly, I appreciate that. Someone that wants to win that bad, you gotta love. And so whenever it comes time to race with Jerry, I know he's going to give 100%, just like about another 10 guys in that field. And nothing more I want to do than beat him.
You know what? I got a lot of respect for Jerry Welchel. The guy's a hell of a driver. You know, you look at how he drives, man. He's got a totally different driving style. And it's funny hearing some of the other drivers like, hey, don't follow his line, don't do what he does. And you know, to me, hey, you can learn a little bit from everybody. And I learned a lot last year. And you know, I still hope to learn more from guys like him and Rick Johnson and all, you know, Carl Rennezen or some of the other guys out there. But you know, Jerry's fast, man. He's got a new vehicle. You know, I'm sure they've done their homework. They're gonna get that thing sorted out. And, you know, I don't think the guy's ever run in the back of the pack in his life, so he'll be up front.
He's definitely gonna be tough. You know, he may be a little more on his game now than he was before, because I think he's got a little bit of control over what he's doing, which, you know, is a good thing. That's always been my gig. Is I like to keep everything where I can control what's going on and make decisions and make changes whenever I want. So. You know, as long as I get a handle on it, Jerry's going to be tough. It's no fluke that he's the Pro 2 champion. So, but the field is deep. You know, there's a lot of talent out there. So it won't be easy, but you walk out of here with that Pro 2 championship this year, you definitely earned it, no doubt.
Well, Jerry's a great driver. You know. Yeah, you know, Jerry Welchel, he's a great driver, and you know, he's a good guy, and you know, he's got a new team this year. He's got a new truck. His truck last year was a little bit heavy, but it was a proven truck. It's probably the most winning Pro 2
You know, that Scott Taylor won a lot of championships in that truck, so it's proven. And you know, with the new packages that are out now, should be good. And you know, you may have some teething problems, but I'm guessing that they'll figure it out pretty quick, and it's going to be great competition out there this year.
Jerry's probably one of the most fun guys to watch as far as his driving. Last year at Lancaster, at that big tabletop right there in front of the crowd, and he was the only driver able to actually hit that tabletop, pitch it sideways in the air, and land actually crossways. And every single time, I mean, going back to the Stadium Mickey Thompson series, winningest driver ever in that series. I mean, the guy was just absolutely phenomenal. And then he comes in, you take him from that arena, put him behind the wheel of 900 horsepower. Absolutely fantastic driver to watch. And I think this year, I mean, last year he had an established truck. It was well proven, well tested, tons of wins. This year he's in a brand new truck, brand new team. And the thing is, the guy off the track, he'll talk to you, he'll sit down and have a drink with you, and everything's fine. But he's one of those prototype drivers that you put a helmet on him and all heck breaks loose. He's such a great guy. I'd almost have to say, out of all the drivers, he's probably the most entertaining drivers to watch, because she's going to do something to put a pass on somebody. Whether it's inside, outside, doesn't matter. Jerry's definitely one of the fun drivers to watch in the series.
All right, here we are at the Chet Huffman Motorsports pit. As you can see, we got a nice pit laid out here. Chet's provided us with a nice toter home, and let me take you through it. We got a lot of tools set up around, toolboxes and tables and stuff, welders and all the stuff that we need to fix the truck between races. We got spare motors, spare trannies, spare diffs. Come on in, let me show you the inside. All right, up in here, it's all air conditioning. It's like 100 degrees out here at Pomona today. In here, it's about 70 degrees, so it's real nice in here for the driver to come in and relax. We have our tires in here, a bunch of our spare parts. We have a little driver's room up front in the toter home. We keep our schedule in here, most of our parts. We do our tire grooving in here, keep our spare motors and all that stuff in here. So this is a really nice facility that Chet set us up with, and hopefully we can go out and go do good tomorrow.